Hey YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the Dance and Flat Toy Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at some more Asiatic themed toys, particularly in Chinese New Year theme. And yes, as we come towards February, it feels like that February is not, only just a month of Valentine's Day, but it's also a month that, whenever I think of Chinese New Year, it's kind of like Christmas. It's like one of these kind of events where, a lot of people from China will go into another part of China where their families are, and then they'll pretty much go back to the places where they come from, or originally came from, or living from. And also for foreigners as well, if those which are like, Chinese people living outside of China, they may fly all the way to China, or go to China just to meet up with their family, or their parents I suppose, and then return to the countries where they actually reside. That's something I actually remember, I suppose, eh? And yes, apart from Valentine's Day, February and March would pretty much be the 2 months that would be completely swamped and inundated with Chinese related things. Who knows, maybe it could last in the same duration as the Olympics or the Paralympics, but we'll see. Anyways, I've just got cream on my hands because I've got dry skin, and I'm just going to grab the webcam here because I'm going to basically you can hear, oh, the mouse has dropped, but we don't know about that. I mean, it's okay. I didn't need to care about that because the mouse is quite tough. The computer mouse, obviously, eh? Okay, here we are. Oh my goodness me! Tomorrow, of course, is in fact the Year of the Tiger. As you can see, it is a full-size origami toy. There you go. And this is actually one of the first Chinese New Year products that I've ever been producing. And this cost about £11.99 or £12. As you can see, this price here. And there you go, it's an Oriental sort of theme, There you go, that slogan here, of awesome Oriental experience. And the product is actually named as a Peking duck meal with soy sauce and Tiger Family 12-pack. And there you go, that's the name of it here, on the right-hand corner there, eh? I suppose after this one, I think once we head towards 2023, we might do the rabbit, because I'm pretty sure I've just checked, the whole Chinese zodiac theory behind it there, eh? There's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. There you go, it comes with some soy sauce. It also comes with, it looks like to be a decapitated duck. Very traditional meal in Beijing. Beijing's actually quite big, which is, for such a city though. Let me just go ahead and crack this. I've actually done a lot of research behind China last weekend, which is of course on the 30th and the 29th of January, because, obviously, yes, my family kind of wanted to put up with Chinese New Year being a bit early, but nevertheless, it is tomorrow. So there you go. Ooh, a bit of Chinese porcelain going on here. That looks fairly nice. Yeah, we've got a tiger here with all kinds of very wood plants, and it looks like an orange in the middle there, eh, on the top. And you've got some classic Asian themed patterns on it as well. It looks beautiful. It looks nice indeed. And if I have a look at it here, I can see a couple of dragon symbols on this toy. It doesn't look too bad. It looks brilliant and beautiful at the same time. There you go, there's the bottom part of it, hey? Looks like a transparent kind of picture, right? And then you've also got some soy sauce, which looks like that. Pretty amazing, eh? And actually, that's the real soy sauce canister or dispenser. I think it's called dispenser. I don't know how it stands. It looks like a giant witch's hat. A road cone of some kind. But it is soy sauce. If I show you here, maybe the red will give you a bit of a clue. FF soya sauce. Who knows? When you need onion sauce, it's better, if you're pretty much cooking Chinese with onions, don't go for onion sauce, go for soya sauce. Maybe that's just my opinionative suggestion. I don't know if opinionative is kind of a very realistic word. Let's take a look at the dark overall. I'm pretty sure. It also comes with a leg. I'm just making sure that there's no missing components on the set. Of course, yes, that's the main body. Again, that's the wings, and there's also the feet. Ducks are meant to be quite bigger than chickens, although I could probably say otherwise. And yes, whenever I think of ducks, they're actually quite a prized looking meal. And here is the decapitated head of the duck. There you go, it's got these X's because it's pretty much a dead duck now. Oh, that's nasty. Of course, yes, I've been pretty much doing a whole bunch of research about the Chinese cuisine there, and then you've also got the duck leg. Well, obviously it's pretty much the most famous dish in China, Peking Beijing duck. Obviously it looks very, very popular, not only just in China, but also in other countries as well, where duck is commonly served. But anyways, apart from the Peking duck, you've also got these tigers here. Of course, yes, you get a tiger and a tigress. It does represent the emphasis of Chinese culture really well. I have to say, it doesn't look too bad whenever I think of it. It looks pretty nice. And there you go. The duet of tigers, it looks very nice. Just to think of it, eh? I suppose one's got a bit more white showing here underneath the teeth. Maybe I should come in and add, a bit more detailing to basically fulfill what I've done so far, eh? But yes, the stripes, they're not too bad in the way they've been detailed, and so is the tail, and the legs as well. Obviously it's not that bad, apart from the splotches of orange that can be quite a bit of a troublesome effect because of how sloppy you can pretty much inundate anything in the wrong colour. Hang on, I've just got Trackmaster Luca. He's been derailing me all the time. In fact, he's derailed. And, in fact, he's been troubling me all the time here. I feel like I'm in hot water now at the moment. Well, far from that one, eh? Okay, let's just keep on going. We've also got these little baby tigers. I think they're called tiger cubs, obviously. They look like they're sitting down. Obviously, they look like cute pussycats, but yeah. But yeah, they're actually pretty much tiger cubs with those big, how would you say it, Botox over those staring looking eyes. Interesting kind of eye design. And there you go, the ears are black as always with tigers. And also making sure that tigers are pretty much yellow-eyed, just to resemble the real life animal, of course. Looks pretty nice. Yes, it feels like that. It's not too bad, actually, whenever I think of tigers. And, not too bad indeed. Not too bad indeed. For such a set that represents the year of the tiger, but also emphasizing on Chinese culture, that is a well done. Although the packaging is not as great as what I would actually think of the artwork itself, and the toys themselves are actually not too bad. Here you go, there's the tigers coming in. We've got the cubs, and we've also got the tigress, and you've also got the daddy tiger. That's the mother, of course, the tigress. There you go. What a fantastic combination. And actually, let me just add the soy sauce as well. Because obviously, once you're eating Peking duck, the next thing you need is soy sauce. I think. Okay, let's move on to another set, which I don't think it's Chinese New Year related, but relates into China, but also other East Asian countries like Korea and Japan. I think it's a bird. It's a bird that has been very well known in martial arts in China. But it's also the national bird of Japan. It's also quite graceful, elegant. It looks like a heron. Quite long legs and also quite big. And this bird is nothing then. The flip-flop origami, flapping birds, red-crowned crane, small flock, 5-pack. Hooray! And it costs about, crikey, £6. And there you go, there's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. Usually thought that flapping birds would have been ending there because of the bird-based type flapping birds. But no, we've got those babies here. The red-crowned cranes of East Asia. I mean, you can't go wrong with these large-looking birds, eh? Nothing is pretty much graceful than these two. Well, beautiful than these two? Well, I don't know what to say, but these guys look fairly interesting. And also quite beautiful and elegant as well. and also quite sleek. Hang on, oh crikey, Trackmaster Luke is derailed. That's not a good sign, eh? But anyways, speaking of good, let's take a look at the crane type bird. I know there's a machine called a crane, but that's where the name comes from, crane, as in the bird. Sometimes, whenever I'm looking at this bird, there's not much detailing around. Like I would have ever thought of putting a bit of black. Maybe I'll try and do that now, eh? You know, add a bit of black onto the front of the head, just to give it some character. In fact, I'm going to be doing it right now. No way, I'm going to be leaving bits of detailing off. Okay, so that's like that. Oh no, my god, my crikey's Trackmaster Luke has been derailed again. That's not a good sign. I think we had problems like this before on my YouTube channel, eh? But I'm just detailing this crane, and hang on, look at this. That is not a good sign. Now I wonder what's causing this. I'll get back to it later. But let's just review the birds without getting a total mishap. And yeah, I've just threw the pen there to the other side because, well, I need to get the video done and dust it. And oh, there's no name here. What? But the other guys have names. Red Crown Crane. Oh, there's another one here that didn't get a name. It's only these three that have got the name so far, eh? Yes. Actually, put it this way, it's not really one of the worst products that we've done. In fact, I'll just grab that pen from where I threw it, eh? And I need to see what's causing the problem. Oh, I see, no why, it's that track that's being buckled. I need to, okay, just push it down. Okay, I've just done it. I see, that's why it's been derailing. So it's all about problem solving. First you get the frustration and then you got the solution. Well, obviously we all know that every problem has a solution. But let me try and go ahead and name this one. There you go, it's the Red Crown Crane. Obviously the national bird of Japan. It's got those beautiful yellow and brown looking eyes. Oh, I have to say, I tend to pretty much combine colours. If I tend to, obviously, eh? And thank God Trackmaster Luke hasn't derailed again. Might do the same thing again. Obviously, the name suggests with their top heads. On the forehead here, there you go, there's the crest. Was it a crown? Actually, it's a crown. And it's like a head marking on the top, I think. And, looks very Chinese looking, or Japanese looking. Depending on how you look at it, eh? There you go, it's got these beautiful looking black and white colour combinations here. On the neck and the head, but also on the wings. Fancy that, hey? A taste of East Asia. It's pretty amazing. I would have never thought making birds from East Asia would be a thing now. Well, there we have it. It looks so nice and also much better indeed. Making birds like that. They're very graceful looking birds. They've got very nice and pointy looking beaks. Beautiful flapping action. I'll tell you what, it's actually looking fairly nice, although I would prefer the bird-based birds, but oh well. Anyways, I think that's about it. Just simply black and white, but anyways, you just can't go wrong with cranes. They're just beautiful and majestic looking birds. And they also did this beautiful courtship dance, let's not forget, in Japan as well. And when they're trying to find food in the snow, in the depths of Hokkaido, Japan. Oh, there you go, the product's just landed right behind the penguin there, eh? We all know that Japanese cranes, or Manchurian cranes is also known as, red-crowned cranes, they're the kind of birds that love to dance. They've got a very beautiful courtship display, even during the midst of winter. But anyways, I think that's about it in this interesting little toy review all about Asia. Please give this video a good like, subscribe for more of our videos in the future, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.